we're here talking to our friend from Harley Davidson, an iconic brand. You guys have recently turned your entire advertising strategy on its head. Yes or no? True or false?
Yes, true.
True. Tell us about it.
More the process of how we get to our advertising. You know, I think all brands want to be close to their customers. We've been close to our customers for 110 years. This is our 110th year.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you very much. It's a big
years.
lot of candles, hot, fiery flames. We like flames. But the thing is that you can say you're close to customers, but then how much control are you trying to keep for yourself, and how much are you really turning over to them? So when it came to, how would we express ourselves to them, we thought, why don't we let them tell us about that? So we created the Fan Machine in Facebook, which is a crowdsourcing platform for us to write briefs and provide the crowd the opportunity, our fans the opportunity to sort of tell us what their creative ideas are, and cut the middleman out of our lead agency, which we no longer have a lead agency. So we get our main creative ideas from crowdsourcing. We cast through Twitter for our real writers to appear in our ads. And then we have to do the normal production things and work with, main media in order to put it on air somewhere.
So how do you siphon through all of that content? You guys must get so many submissions.
Absolutely. That is the hardest part of it is, everybody thinks their idea is great, and sometimes there's
my ideas are the best.
Well, yeah. Actually, I think I've seen you on there.
Yeah, no,
they're pretty good.
Phenomenal.
They're pretty good. They haven't won yet, but they're close.
Just wait.
Yeah, they're very close.
I'm going to keep submitting.
Thank you. Thanks for your engagement.
But yeah, how do you go through it all?
That is the hardest thing. But you see truth when you see it, and like a phrase or just a simple construct. It might not be totally there, but it's enough of the core of an idea that's a truth about us, a truth about them. It's something you can work with. And we have other agencies, digital agencies, media buying agencies that we need to conduct our business. But the truth needs to come from them. That's what we want, and that's what they want. So we just created a platform for them to do it.
And are you asking for video? Are you asking for text, photos? How are people expressing themselves?
Yeah, well, really in many different ways. Usually, actually, it's something just very simple, like a written piece of an idea. Sometimes it's videos. Sometimes they're a little risque. That's okay. We like it. Freedom's good. We want people to express themselves. And it's it's just so terrific to feel that energy coming at you from them directly. And it's like what we do in our rallies. You go to a rally and you go ride with these people out on the road, and you go have great experiences with them. You want to be closer. You want to be more connected. Now,
do you ride a Harley?
What kind of question is that? Interweb?
It's
of course
honesty is the new black, baby.
Yes,
Welcome to the show.
Well, black is the color of my two bikes.
Is that right?
That's right. My
my
Road Glide Custom and my V-Rod Muscle.
Really?
Thank you very much. Yeah, one goes real long, one goes real fast.
That's
figure
cool.
out the rest. Both black, and they're great. And so I ride all the time. I've been riding since I was 19 years old.
So this is your dream job.
It's a great job, yeah, but mainly because it's a great responsibility for our customers. Again, it's sort of a legacy that we want to hold on to. We want to provide it for generations of customers for another 110 years, and so holding those truths and letting them participate in it is part of keeping that thing really, really alive and really strong. And so far, so good. Matter of fact, this is the boring business part. Interweb. Sorry about this, but. So,
don't fall asleep, people. Stay with us. Come on.
So we're the #1 seller of motorcycles to boomers. Most people know that. We're also the #1 seller of motorcycles to young adults. Not many people know that. We're also the #1 seller of motorcycles to women, Hispanics, and African Americans all simultaneously. So there's all these many dimensions.
Is there anywhere you're not #1?
Not yet. Not in the
You
not
just
in the
named
United
everybody,
States.
basically.
Well, but obviously riding a motorcycle is not what everybody does.
Yeah.
But of those people who choose to do it, they're choosing us, and that's a great thing. But that's not always for the same reasons, and it's not always expressed the same way. It's not a community that's all running on one way of living. They're a community of radical individuals that all want to live their own way, and that's what we try to enable. We try to bring that to life for them, so that they can do their thing, and we want them to do that.
There's not very many brands who can actually say that.
Yeah, well,
that's
that's why it's so much fun.
Yeah.
Because it makes difference in people's lives, and they love it, and they live it, and what could be more fun than that?
Selling fun here, people.
Selling
That's
fun.
what we're
Have
selling.
some fun.
We're
Go ride
fun.
a Harley.
Are you buying?
But it's like 92% of our customers do something to their bike. They customize the bike. So
what's the most outlandish thing you've ever seen?
Oh man, I've seen some pretty outlandish stuff.
Come on, give us one.
Well, the paint jobs. I'll tell you one that's not outlandish, but was really touching. there's a great ride that goes on every Memorial Day out in Washington, D.C. called Rolling Thunder, which is a memorial ride for our troops and a recognition of our troops in Vietnam and other wars. And there was the Vietnam Wall.
Yes.
There was a Harley that was painted with the names of all the fallen soldiers from Vietnam on the bike, and painted in the same style as the wall itself.
Oh,
I mean, it was
amazing.
incredibly precise.
Oh, I was going to say,
and it was
writing
really,
all those names.
really
so
unbelievably meaningful and rich. And
beautiful.
you had to respect that. It was really powerful. And you see that kind of expressiveness that's not just about showing off, but it's also expressing something very meaningful to you. And that's why it's. I mean, we talk about fun, but that's really why it's cool.
Yeah, and that brings us back to the whole notion of why you crowdsource.
Right.
You really want to hear about people's passions from their heart,
right.
The authenticity of your consumers and what drives them, really.
Absolutely,
and
right.
then brings it right back around.
Right.
So thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks
I appreciate
for
it. It was
joining
fun.
us. Yeah.
So trust me, I totally believe in sharing, in social, in real time. But I also believe that we need to keep adding value to our readers.